Hey guys, what's up? Playing some free-for-all on Resistance. I'll be using the MP7, the ACR, and then the MG36. I'll pick it up right here. I'll change my ACR later on in the game, but what I'm using right now is Extreme Conditioning, Hardline, and Marksman, I believe. But my ACR is Blind Eye Hardline. No, it's Blind Eye Assassin and Marksman. But I came in second place, went 28-9, pretty good. Not flawless. I actually did have a flawless game, but I didn't get to record that. But anyway, so what I'll be talking about today in this commentary is perks, my strategies I like to do, and kill streaks. I know we talked about in the last commentary. If you haven't checked that out already, I really would appreciate it if you do. And we will briefly talk about, what's about to happen, what I'm planning on happening. So we'll get more into detail later on. But right now, let's talk about the perks. I only really mainly use 9 perks, and I don't use, I would never use 3 perks. But we'll talk about these 9 perks I use and what category I use them in. So the first main group of perks I use is Blind Eye, Assassin, and Marksman. Blind Eye, you don't have to get Blind Eye Pro to not be shot down by a Cobra or anything that you can control or is automatically controlled. Like Cobra or Pavlo, A6 Overwatch. If you get Blind Eye, you don't even have to have Pro. Just you can't be spotted. So I like that. Assassin, undetectable, yes, by UAV, unaffected by counter UAV and EMP if you get Assassin Pro. And Marksman. Good for sniper rifles. That's mainly what it's made for, because Marksman Pro, you hold your breath longer, so it's mainly for snipers. But I use it with my assault, as you can see. I always use Marksman, because if you're aiming down your sights and you're following this guy and he turns around the corner, you can still see him through the building for at least 2 seconds, maybe 3. But let's talk about the second pair of 3 perks I use. So I use, secondly the most, Extreme Conditioning, Quick Draw, and Dead Silence. Extreme Conditioning I usually use with submachine guns, shotguns, and even snipers. So I like Extreme Conditioning. You can run faster. I really don't use it with light machine guns. I would never use it. Pointless. Just pointless. I would sometimes use it with riot shields. But Quick Draw, let's talk about that. Getting Quick Draw Pro, faster aiming, sorry. Getting Quick Draw Pro, you can release equipment faster, lethal as well. But Quick Draw, aiming is faster, like that, I use, as I said before, the video before, I drop shot, Quick Draw helps me out on that. I'll have, in the future, I'll just talk about it in, what's coming up. So at the end, I'll talk about this, but, Dead Silence. it reduces the effect of recon. We'll talk about recon after this. But, I just like dead silence. If you get it pro, no falling damage. I'm always a fan of, not dying off a 15-foot building or something, 20. I'm always a fan of that. But let's talk about recon. Recon, reduces the effect of recon. Recon is when if you don't know already, you either throw something lethal or something explosive that will get a hit marker, and it'll show up like a blackbird. If you ever played Black Ops, you would know what that is, but look up Blackbird. I don't really have time to explain it, but sorry. But look up Blackbird if you don't know where it is. Blackbird, Black Ops. It'll show you picture. It'll show it basically what it does is it just shows which way they're looking, all that. But let's talk about Hardline. Hardline, Hardline Pro, always a fan of that. 2 assists, get a kill. It's just, I like it. Sit rep. I use this with Riot Shields. My Riot Shield class is usually Extreme Conditioning, Sleight of Hand. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Draw, and Sit rep. That's usually my Riot Shield class. I may have a gameplay on that, commentary. I don't know. Leave it in the comment section below if you want that, if you want anything. But I use sit rep. You can detect claymore any equipment that's coming at you. So I'm a big fan of that. Let's talk about this strategy of mine while I'm here. So I believe I already have my Cobra. Yes, I already have my Cobra. But what I didn't do, I usually I camp for a little while. When I get my Cobra, I move to another spot. But I didn't do that this time. So I don't know why. I just, got here. I just stayed here. I just decided not to move. So usually my strategy is to get the Cobra, move somewhere else. Usually get my AC-130. Right here, it scares me to death because I'm 1 away from AC-130 and I can't shoot this guy. But I get it. So that's my strategy. I usually camp somewhere for a little while. I recommend camping. It's not really camping. I don't call it camping because you're still moving. Camping is camping. Camping is sitting in a corner the whole time. I don't really call it camping. But, whatever you want to call it. But let's talk about the kill streaks. I wouldn't recommend using the Cobra attack helicopter in demolition, domination, anything like that, because it will get shot down easily. These guys have stingers ready to shoot at it. So I wouldn't use that in a demolition. I would only use it in free-for-all, because, people don't expect you to get kill streaks. So, I would only use Cobra in free-for-all. What I usually use for demolition is the big kill streaks. Usually I would use Assault Drone for my 10th, then AC-130, then Osprey Gunner. Now, I talked about this before. I don't like Juggernauts. I will not use that Assault Juggernaut. I will not. I don't like any Juggernauts because, you get in there with those FMG 9 Akimbos. Easy kill. Easy kill. Woo! Just killed a Juggernaut. So I don't use Juggernauts. Now, let's talk about what's about to happen. I will do some commentaries, as I said, gameplays, maybe tricks, Riot Shield, anything. Can't remember what I was going to talk about before. I can't remember, but the perks, I forgot about the 3 perks I do not like. Overkill, Stalker, Steady Aim. Don't have time to explain why I don't like them, but I just don't like them for some reason. But I'm starting to wrap it up here, I can't really think about what's about to happen, but, something big. I'm going to do some changes. So just subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date. If you have already, please put a like. Anyway, thanks.